welcoming in our next guest. That's Hatem Dhiab, managing partner at Gerber Kawasaki. Hatem, always good to get your get your thoughts and have conversation with you. I want to get your just general reaction to the Tesla report and what you made of it.
I mean, hey, good to see you, Alex. I was not excited. I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, the revenues are up, but gross margins are down, profits are down. You know, you listen to the call, and it's really like more of the same. Delaying products. We have to, think about robotics and how long that's going to play out. We have to think about autonomy. We've been waiting for years. So I think all serious investors, at least, are just tired of just waiting for execution.
So when you look at this name, then, do you kind of think about it in terms of long-term one way, short-term another? Because love him, hate him, indifference, Elon Musk has a superstardom to him, and he's masterful at navigating financial markets in a way that bad is spun as good, good is spun as great, and seemingly they come out of these things, even with mixed or disappointing reports, and the market finds something to like.
I mean, that's a superpower, right? I think, listen, Elon, definitely one of the best innovators. He sees corners that nobody has seen. But you're right, like the dissonance between the short term and the long term is so massive. So there is this massive premium on the stock. If you look at like Tesla versus the Max 7, the valuations are just ridiculous, right? And all of that is based on Elon's telling us a story about robotics, about FSD or robotaxis. And we keep hearing that story being delayed every quarter. We say, hey, let's wait for another 6 months. For example, robotaxi, now we have to wait until the end of the year. Optimus, we have to wait till end of 2026 because they have issues with the arm or the hand. So you're absolutely right. I think investors give him a lot of leeway because he's Elon Musk and he's delivered in the past. But for us as a firm, for example, we just haven't been buying the stock because we're just tired of just waiting.
Okay, so that's a great question then, and I think it's depending on who you ask, you're going to get vastly different answers. If you can give us a little bit of a clue into your kind of thought process around making investment decisions without giving away the secret sauce. I mean, you just said it. This is one where investors seem to give the leash. It obviously has been a huge winner over the last decade plus. But there are question marks, and there's been question marks for that entire rally. How do you rationalize the decision? Because I'm sure you got some clients who want exposure, and I'm sure you got some who want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like you have to remove your emotions from the whole decision making, and when you do that, you can't buy 100 times PE for a company that is not growing and hope that maybe they will execute at some point in the future, right? So I think that's the non-emotional decision about do you buy the stock today or not, right? For us, we've been involved with the company for 12 years or so. So we have a lot of legacy position, tens of millions of dollars there, and we really can't sell it because we've made a ton of money for our clients. So that's kind of how we think about why we hold on to those positions. But we just can't buy it today. It just doesn't make a ton of sense. And we just want execution. Like we want Tesla to focus again on growing. We want new models. Like I want to buy a new Tesla, but I can't because there is really no new models. There's the Model Y that's been refreshed, but really consumers want a little bit more choice. And then two, I think the political problems, right? Like I think there's a negative taste for this politics for a discretionary brand like Tesla, and that's a problem.
Okay, so then final question then, what would you guys need to see to reconsider that and say, hey, we'll add here? Is that some sort of significant drawdown that changes the valuation discussion? Or is there growth that they could show or some sort of rollout of some of these technologies on a faster timeline that switches that thinking up?
All of the above. Let's start with the fact that I like the fact that Elon is back to work. That's great. But I think I want new models. I want them to grow again. I want to see FSD working, right? Like we've been talking about robotaxi and FSD for literally 5 years now. I want to see working. I want to see them really hitting their timelines, right? So I can make a call on what the future earnings are going to look like. But unless that happens, I think it's going to be hard for us to touch the stock.
Really appreciate it. Always some great insights. Hatem Dhiab, managing partner at Gerber Kawasaki Wealth Investment Management.